Hey guys, how's it going? Another little video here. This shouldn't be too long, but to get my point across. But picture in question here, the quote in question here, is a quote from Mikasa from Attack on Titan that I want to talk about, and it's where she says, "Sorry, I don't have any heartstrings left for you to tug on." So this quote here, I think, is it's very brutal, but very true. Um, if you're whether you're a woman otaku or a man otaku watching this, you've probably been through heartbreak, you've probably been through heartache and stuff, and or that toxic friend betrayed you, or your family member betrayed you, and it's like, look, I'm gonna tell you this now. When you become so fed up, and it's like, when you're about ready to cut these people off, regardless of who they are, family wise, friendship wise, acquaintance wise, romance wise, dating wise, marriage wise, co-worker wise, whatever. When you reach this point right here, it's over. It's over for the other person, and that's a good thing. So it's like, because these people will continue to pull on your heartstrings to try to manipulate you. They will try to get one up on you. They will even try to drain your energy dry. You hear a lot about, and I plan to do a video on this, a lot about people saying, oh, well, their social battery is low. You know, um, it's very similar to that, but much worse. And it's like, when you become to the state of you don't have any heartstrings left to tug on, you can now fully awaken. You can now fully do what you have to do in order to protect yourself, right? You're done with the BS. You're done with all of the garbage that these people are feeding you. You are done with all of the narcissism, the dismissiveness. You are done with every single bit of it. And once you reach to this point of you do not have any heartstrings left to tug on, they are going to see this very quickly. This is going to happen so fast that you won't even, you just won't even see it. Like if you're the other person, and what I mean by that is, like, it will come so quickly you won't be expecting it. And for you though, this is a good thing because, like I said before, it lets you to finally grow, to cut these people out, to try to heal your mental health if you can, to try to lighten the load, to try to be more better for yourself. And that's what you have to do in this world. You got to get all these toxic people out. And it's like, another thing too, it's like, this is very true within dating. A lot of times, they will try to pull on the heartstrings of the man, pull on the heartstrings of the woman, and to try to, it's kind of like, imagine like one of those puppet shows, right? Like, the heartstrings are like the strings that are like controlling you as a puppet, right? Like, that's kind of pretty much how it is. Like, and once you've cut all of those off, like metaphorically cut all of those off, that is it. Because you will now be able to awaken your true self. And they do not want that. They do not want you to defend yourself. They do not want you to stop taking their crap. This is mostly for dating wise. This is mostly for family wise, even friendship wise, or most importantly, acquaintance wise. Because let's be honest, most people who claim they have friends truly really don't, because those people would be gone the moment it started raining. Like, they're there when it's all good, but then when you got something going on, it's like, yeah, they're not there. They suddenly they're busy. Suddenly they've got stuff to do. Suddenly it's like, that's the way that it works. And it's like, no, you have to stop all heartstrings. No heartstrings should be able to be tugged on. That's the kind of the way you gotta be, because that will protect you from these vultures, these lions, these wolves out here that are called people. And this is what I have done because I no longer care. If, like I say before, if you're not for me, you're against me. So it's like, I ain't worried about the people who are against me. They don't matter, bro. They don't matter in your case. Say you got the family members against you as an otaku. Oh, you just need to go touch grass. You need to go do this and do that and grow up. Screw these people, right? Screw these people. They don't know what they're talking about. And it's like, you have your own life. It's your life, not theirs. And, it's like they want to try to make it to where you live the life they want you to live. They will try to pull on the heartstrings and try to manipulate you into doing this. And you have to say, nope, cutting all the heartstrings off. There's none left for you to tug on. I'm going to like what I like as far as like entertainment wise. If I want to like a certain game or a movie, I'm going to do it. And, that's the thing, you have to obey your convictions with the Lord, obviously. That's a given. But, the thing is like you can't let these people win. You can't let them live rent free in your head and tug on you and manipulate you. But, yeah. So anyway, that's all I'm going to really say for this. Let me know if you like this video. If you don't, that's fine. Like and subscribe maybe, or don't. See ya.